everyone. I'm Miss Megan, and this is Miss Marley.
Hi.
And we are your teachers this year. We are so excited. So welcome to our school family. So we have a few packets that we want to go over with you real quick. We won't keep you long, but in these packets there will be papers that you will need to sign. We've highlighted them.
Yep.
So all you have to do is sign the highlighted ones and make sure you send them back in your child's book bag as soon as possible, preferably. So Miss Marley, do you want to go first?
Yep. So in your folders in your child's book bag is Meet the Teachers. So you guys can get to know us a little bit more before your children come to our classroom. I will let you know that I will be leaving.
Temporarily.
I'll be back, but I'm having a baby, so I will be back, and hopefully in October. But Miss Brandy will be here with Miss Megan, so there will be another teacher with her.
And Miss Marley will be back, and she will still call sometimes to talk to the kids.
I will be checking in every day pretty much. And then another paper that we have is our daily schedule. It'll explain what we're doing throughout the day while your child is at school. So you can keep that and see.
And remember,
we're
we're
doing.
8:30 to noon.
Yes. And if you miss the bus, you have to be here by 8:30. If you're not here by 8:30, your child cannot come to school due to COVID. So make sure you're here before 8:30.
Yes. And if you're bringing your child, please make sure you let us know if for some reason they're not riding the bus. That way we can be down here to pick them up.
Yes.
Because otherwise we won't be down here getting any kids.
Yep. We don't know if you're self-transporting them that day.
Yep.
So please make sure you let us know. Another thing that's in your child's folder is, this is an InKind paper, and it's an activity for the beginning of the school year. You'll have a little book that's empty. You can put family pictures, you can draw pictures, you can decorate however you want, but it's all about your child. So at the end of the year, you can have this back. Just have your child help you and do it together so that it's something special.
Yeah, and when they're at school and they miss home, they can look at that. And
Yep.
if you need help printing out any pictures, let us know. We can always help you.
So this paper right here is the InKind paper. So when you are finished, make sure you send this back so we know how much time you guys spent on it.
And that helps Head Start. We'll talk about InKind in a little bit, but InKind is really important for us.
So there's two different packets in your folder. The first one is a home visit packet. So I'm going to go over some things in this packet, and then Miss Megan has the other packet. So we're going to go ahead and start. The first thing in this packet is an ESI screening. It is a screening that determines and evaluates to see where your child is. We will do it like the first week of school. If there's any concerns, we'll let you know, but if there's no concerns, you probably won't hear from us. But you'll know at the next parent-teacher conference.
Yeah, we'll always share the results with you at some point. But it's things like stacking blocks, drawing pictures, just to see where they are, right?
Yes. Especially ones that are going to kindergarten next year.
Yes.
So
It helps us know how to individualize.
the next one is, we do messy activities, so please do not send your kids to school in brand new clothes. Because we are going to paint, we're going to draw markers, we're going to play with slime.
Go outside.
So they're going to get dirty. And we don't want to ruin their Sunday best clothes. So please don't send them in new clothes. There is a video policy paper in here. There is video cameras in our classroom. It helps us see if there's a problem, we can fix it. And it's also for us and your child's safety. The next one is conscious discipline. That is our
Social emotional curriculum.
thanks, Megan.
You're welcome.
So instead of doing timeout and stuff, we use this to redirect them and get them to calm their body.
Yeah, all about emotions, handling their emotions, lots of breathing. You'll see them
Yes.
coming home a lot, doing lots of breathing exercises.
That's for sure. We
And
do
if
it
you wanna-
all the time.
Yes, and if you want to learn more about conscious discipline, let us know. We have parent classes sometimes.
Yep.
So we can always pass that information on.
The next paper is what to expect if your child has a disability. Just remember, you're your child's voice. So if you expect there's something wrong, please talk to us, or we can get you somebody that can help you. We don't want you to wait too long. The next one is the mental health and wellness. Our mental health and wellness manager is Deborah Wolf. So if you have any problems or have any concerns, we can always get her information to you so you can call and talk to her. Our mascot at Head Start is Choosy. So we'll be doing different Choosy songs, activities. We will be sending home some activities for you to do from Choosy. But these are just our healthy mascot. So it teaches us what to eat healthy, exercise, all kinds of fun things. And then the next one is the guidelines for physical activities and best practice. Children need physical activity. This one explains where infants, toddlers, and preschool and kindergartners, where they need to be for physical activity. And we do that a lot, so.
Yes, if it's warm out or cold out, I mean, we're going outside almost every day. Unless it's like frigid cold temperatures or really, really extreme hot temperatures.
So please dress your children according to the weather.
Yes, send a jacket if you can, please. And if you need one, let us know.
The next one is shoes, shoes, shoes. We cannot wear open-toed shoes. So tennis shoes is the best bet to wear. Because we have wood chips on our playground, and if you wear sandals, your child is going to end up having one, and it could end up having a splinter. So we don't want that. So make sure your shoes are always closed.
And we check for that when you get on the bus too. So please make sure.
Yes, and if your child's getting on the bus with open-toed shoes, you're gonna have to go get a pair.
Yep, we can't let them on the bus without it.
Yep, it's not a safety. This one is a monthly parent input. This paper is very important.
It is.
You're going to get one every month. So please fill it out and send it back in. This will tell us what strengths your child has, what your child's favorite activities to do at home, the goals that you have for your child, and then if you have any concerns. We use this to individualize your child. So, and it'll help us put different things in the classroom. So make sure you please fill this out every month and send it back in. The next one is a parent goal. So when we called you earlier and talked to you, we asked you for a parent goal. So it's already written up here. All you have to do is sign and date it and send it back. And then when we meet again, we'll do another one. So just make sure you send this paper back. It's very important. The next one is an application for early Head Start or Head Start. If you know anybody that wants to be enrolled at Head Start or early Head Start, you can send this back in. And we can give it to our enrollment person. Yeah. This is DECA. We'll do a DECA on your child when they're here for 45 days to see if there's any concerns. And we'll let you know if there is. We'll keep in contact.
It's all about behavior, social, that kind of thing.
Self-control, attachment, and total protective factors. The last paper in this packet that I have is CORE. CORE is our
system to take notes, our anecdotal system.
Yes, and it'll track where your child is. And we will scaffold them up from the beginning to the end of the year to see how much they improved.
Yeah, so we take notes every day on your child, just things we see them do in the room. And we'll send this home at the end of the year too. So it's really fun. You can see what they've done in class, silly things they've said, that kind of thing.
Also in your child's book bag, there is a toothbrush and toothpaste that they can keep at home. We also do daily health checks. So when your child gets off the bus, we'll do a daily health check. That will look like, we'll look at their eyes and make sure they're not sick, and we check their hair for head lice. So if your child has head lice, we will be calling you to come pick them up.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that in here too, but we do have a no nits policy. So if we find nits, they do have to go home and have to stay out until they're nit free.
And then last thing on my paper is please send an extra set of clothes. Sometimes we have spills, they have accidents. We need an extra set of clothes.
And we could just keep it here till the end of the year in their mailbox, and we'll send it home.
Yep. Okay, Miss Megan, it's all you.
All right, are we ready? All right, so this won't be long. So one of the papers in here is about our transportation orientation. For those of you that ride the bus, which so far is everybody, there's a paper in here that I will show you that talks about the transportation rules. So things like you have to walk your child to the bus. You can't let them go on their own. You walk them to the door to keep them safe. It also talks about how they wear seat belts on the school bus. We have a 5-point harness. Unless they're, I think it's 50 pounds, then it's a lap belt. And just some of those safety things. And I'll go over that here too. But you will just have, this will be one that's highlighted. We will need you to sign it and send it back. Please
make sure you wear a mask when you're walking your child to the bus.
And remember, the children have to wear masks to get on the bus. It's, the CDC says that, so we have to follow that.
Now, if you forget, we will have a mask on the bus for your child. But if you choose not to wear one, you have to be 6 feet from us.
Yes, that's to keep everybody safe.
Please, please, please keep everybody safe.
And we understand the kids will have a hard time sometimes. As long as they have it when they get on the bus, we will work with them. We are not going to be crazy about it, but we have to at least try. So if you can kind of positively reinforce that, we would appreciate it. This is our handbook statement. We will also be sending home a handbook. And so this is just saying you got a copy of it. If you have any questions about the handbook, you can always either call us or message us on class tag, and we will help you out.
Yep.
And so this is another one you will have to sign. It will be highlighted. Just sign and send it back in your child's book bag. And if you can please make sure they bring their book bag every day, that is really helpful. Because we have mail sometimes we need to send home to you guys.
Their artwork that they make at school.
Yes. So anything, and like if they get their clothes dirty, we'll send home the dirty clothes for you. So please make sure you send it. It's not a rule. Like if you don't bring it one day, it's not going to hurt anything. But bring it as much as you can. And the Coshocton Hospital donated book bags for every child. We told you about this, I think, on our calls. But if your child has one they want to use, that's their favorite, we understand. They can use that too. That is completely
and you
fine.
can save the other one in case that one breaks. So
exactly. And the ones we're giving you have name tags on them. If you want to take that name tag off and put it on your child's book bag that they use, that's completely fine too. That would be helpful. Because sometimes kids both have the same baby yoga book bag. So it would be nice if they had the name tag on there. That would be helpful.
So we know which one's which.
And same with the clothes. If you want to write your child's name on the tag or something like that, that would also be helpful just in case. This is our school calendar. Now it is subject to change with snow days, that kind of thing. But it tells you days we have off for breaks, holidays, anything like that. So keep a copy of this, maybe pin it on your fridge. This one's important. This one, our curriculum is called High Scope, and it's all about following the children's interests. They are active learners. So keeping them engaged, following their interests. So we're still doing things like math and science, but we're doing it in a way that they are interested in. So that way they want to learn.
So they're learning through their play. So you'll see on our schedule that we do work time for a long period of time. Mm-hmm. That is where they're learning.
Yes, that is the biggest learning time there is. It looks like play, but play is learning at this age. So this kind of talks about High Scope, the curriculum, how it helps them become problem solvers, solving their own problems. Of course, we're here to support them, but we help them learn. Things like children respecting the rights of others, working independently and with others. So I'm not going to read every word, but this is a really good thing for you guys to read. Our safety policy. No child will ever be left unattended. They will always have an adult here at the school with them at all times. They will never be alone. We also keep certain ratios so that we have the right amount of teachers and kids. Yeah. So that way there's never any chance of them being alone or left behind or anything like that.
We will not send them to the bathroom by themselves.
No,
so
we will be with them.
There's always a teacher. Mm-hmm. So,
and we do have a first aid kit, things like that we carry everywhere. So, and we will let you know if they get hurt majorly or sick or anything. Of course, we will call you. InKind we talked about earlier. It is part of how we're funded. So many hours of your time gets converted to money for us, pretty much. So every time you fill out one of those InKind sheets, basically it's helping us get extra funding. So the more you do, the more we send home, the better for our program. So whenever you see it, please, please send it back. That helps us tremendously.
Yes, it does.
Now this is just an activity for you guys to do at home. You do not need to send this back.
Mm-mm.
It is all about visual routines, and I think this one's for bedtime.
Yes.
Yeah, so nighttime, kind of brushing your teeth, then
Taking
eat dinner, take a
bath.
bath. So this is something you can cut these out, put them on cardstock or paper or just on the fridge, and put a magnet by what part you're doing. And
Also
doing that,
clothespin.
yeah, or a clothespin, and we will send the clothespin. But that helps the children know what's coming next, and that can really help them feel good to understand what's happening.
Because we have we have a schedule in our room where we have a clothespin, so whatever spot of the day we're at, we have to move it to the next spot so they know what's coming next. So
Yes, and you would not believe how much that helps some children, knowing what is happening and what's coming next. So if this works for you guys, let us know. We can always send home more too, for different parts of the day. Now this is the same thing I just talked about, the transportation that you're going to be signing. The only thing I did not mention, we do practice bus evacuations. So here at the school, we will practice with the children, not every day. I think it's once a month.
Mhm.
We will help the children get off so that if there's an emergency, they will know how to get off the proper way. So that way it's not so scary too.
yep.
And also make sure anyone that would be getting your child off the bus, you have them on your authorized persons form. If you're not sure, you can always call and talk to a family advocate. But if the person is not on that form, we will not let your child off the bus to that person.
Nope.
So if you're in a pinch, you need to make sure that someone is on there that can get them. So probably the more the better, just in case something happens. Parts of the daily routine. So this goes along with high scope and with the schedule that we just talked about. But we do something called plan, do, review. Now planning is we sit around and we talk about, what are you going to do today? Oh, I'm going to play in the block area today. And then we go to work time, which is playtime. And then at the end of the day, we talk about, well, what did you do today? And that really helps memory skills. That helps children learn a sense of time, hold ownership of their actions. So that's something you'll hear us doing a lot.
Yes.
So parts of the daily routine, yeah, plan, do, review. This is just a letter welcoming you to our school family. You'll hear that term a lot. It goes with conscious discipline. We are all part of a family here. So our class, we will get closer and closer, and we will get closer with you. And so we call that a school family. We all care for each other and are there for each other.
So don't hesitate. If you have anything going on and you just need to talk to us, please call us and we will get you in the direction you need to go to get help.
Or message us in class tag. That's
Yep.
always an option too. But we're here for you. We are. This is the head lice policy we were telling you about. No nits. If your child does have lice or nits, they will be sent home. And then before they can come back, you will have to bring them in so we can check them and make sure they're lice and nit free. There's a couple papers in here about poison control and poison prevention, medicine, that kind of thing. So make sure you give that a read. And there's also one about fire safety and medicine safety on here. So practicing a fire drill at your house. Some people think that might be silly, but it's actually really important. If they have a fire at their house, of course you want to know exactly what you're going to do. So this just talks about that, keeping it safe. Policy Council. This is really cool. So Policy Council is kind of like our version of a PTO. They get to help make all decisions for Head Start. So if you're on Policy Council, you get to make decisions about what the school is doing, who they're hiring, that kind of thing. And it is unbelievably important to our program. Now, right now they're doing sessions on Zoom because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier than ever to come to a meeting. So if you want to attend a meeting, all you have to do is get on Zoom, let us know, and we will get you pointed in the right direction to attend one. It's a great thing for our school, and you can meet some more people that way too. And then resources for families. At some point, I don't think we have the new one yet, but we will be sending home a paper that looks like this. And it has things around the community. So clothing assistance, food assistance, rent assistance. And this just gives you a good idea of programs around the community that could help you if you need it. And again, if you need help, you can always let us know too. We will get you sorted out. Yep. All right, let me make sure I got everything on here. I think so. Normally we do have an open door policy, but right now with COVID we do not. Unfortunately, no one can come in the building right now except for the children. But of course, if you ever have any questions about what they're doing, what they're seeing and saying, let us know. We're going to do what we can, even though you can't come in the building.
The last thing is class tag.
Yes.
We did not mention that until at the end.
Not.
But class tag is our main communication. So please, please, please make sure you're connected to our classroom and make sure you are checking the announcements and postings, because we will post there a lot.
Yes.
So like if the bus isn't running one day and we have to do self-transport, you're going to know it there. If school is closed, you're going to know it's there.
If we need a family picture, we might ask there.
Yep.
That kind of thing. And we can always message you privately or as an announcement where you can comment and the class can see. But no one outside of our class can see that.
Exactly.
So you don't need to worry about, it's not like Facebook where the public can see it. No one's going to see it but our class.
Yep.
And if you private message us, we will be the only ones to see it.
So if you're not comfortable sending a picture of your child on where everybody can see it, like the other parents, just send it in a message and we will get it.
Yep.
So.
All right. I think that's all we have for you guys.
I think so.
If you have any questions, like we said, please let us know. We're happy to answer any questions.
Yep.
And this is crazy this year with COVID, so things will be changing. Bear with us. We'll bear with you if you bear with us. Hopefully things will get back to normal soon.
But, all right, guys, we'll see some of you on Tuesday.
And some of you on Wednesday.
So,
Bye, everybody.
Bye.